for things you should never tell anyone. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's incredibly important but often overlooked: the power of silence. We live in an age of oversharing where every thought, meal, and moment seems to find its way online. But what if I told you that some of the most powerful moves you can make in life are the ones you make in silence? There are certain things that are best kept to yourself, not because of secrecy, but for your own growth, focus, and peace of mind. Keeping some cards close to your chest isn't about being dishonest. It's about being strategic and protecting your energy. So, let's explore the 4 things you should probably never tell anyone, and why holding them back can actually propel you forward. First on our list, and this one is a big one, never tell anyone your next big move. Imagine you have a brilliant idea, a new business venture, a plan to switch careers, or a goal to run a marathon. The natural impulse is to share your excitement, right? You want to tell your friends, your family, everyone. You're looking for validation, for encouragement. But here's the twist. Psychological studies suggest that telling people your goals can make you less likely to achieve them. When you announce your intentions, your brain gets a premature sense of satisfaction, a little dopamine hit, as if you've already accomplished the task. This can trick you into feeling a false sense of progress, reducing your motivation to do the actual hard work required. Think of your big goals as a delicate seed. It needs to be planted in the right soil and nurtured in private before it's strong enough to face the outside world. Instead of talking about what you're going to do, let your actions and your results do the talking. The element of surprise is a powerful tool. When you finally unveil your project or announce your achievement, the impact is so much greater. So, button up, get to work in private, and let your success make all the noise for you. The second thing you should keep under wraps is your financial situation, specifically, how much you earn or have saved. Money is a deeply personal and often emotionally charged topic. Revealing your income, whether it's high or low, can unfortunately change the way people see and treat you. If you earn a lot, you might attract jealousy, resentment, or people who suddenly want to be your best friend for the wrong reasons. You might find yourself in awkward situations where people ask for loans or expect you to pay for everything. On the other hand, if you reveal that you're struggling financially, you might be met with pity, unsolicited and often unhelpful advice, or even judgment. People might start looking down on you or treating you as less capable. Your financial status does not define your worth as a person, but sharing it can lead others to make unfair assumptions. It creates an unnecessary dynamic in your relationships. It's much better to maintain a level of privacy. This isn't about being secretive. It's about ensuring your relationships are based on genuine connection, not on the numbers in your bank account. Keep your finances private and let your character, kindness, and actions define who you are. Coming in at number 3, don't tell people about your good deeds. Now this might sound counterintuitive. Shouldn't we share positivity? Well, yes. But there's a subtle difference between inspiring others and seeking validation for your own kindness. When you do something good for someone else, you donate to a charity, you help a neighbor in need, you volunteer your time, doing it quietly can be far more powerful. When you broadcast your good deeds, especially on social media, it can sometimes come across as virtue signaling. The focus shifts from the act of kindness itself to the praise you receive for it. The purest form of generosity is the one that expects nothing in return, not even recognition. When you give from the heart without needing an audience, the act becomes more meaningful to you and the recipient. It reinforces your own values and builds your character from the inside out. True generosity isn't about performance, it's about making a positive impact. Let your actions be a quiet force for good in the world. The satisfaction you get from knowing you made a difference, without any external validation, is a reward in itself. And finally, the 4th thing to keep to yourself: your family problems. Every family has its ups and downs, its disagreements, and its moments of drama. It's a normal part of life. However, airing your family's dirty laundry in public is almost never a good idea. Firstly, it's a breach of trust. The issues you have with a sibling, a parent, or another relative are private matters that involve their feelings and reputation as well as your own. When you share these intimate details with outsiders, you're exposing people you love to judgment and gossip. This can damage relationships within your family, sometimes irreparably. Secondly, the advice you get from friends or colleagues, while well-intentioned, is often based on an incomplete picture. They don't know the full history or the complex dynamics of your family. Their suggestions might not be helpful and could even make the situation worse. It's much wiser to deal with family issues within the family unit or with the help of a professional, like a family therapist. who is trained to navigate these sensitive situations with neutrality and expertise. Protecting your family's privacy is a sign of respect and loyalty. It creates a safe space where problems can be resolved without outside interference. So, to recap, the 4 things to consider keeping private are your next big move, your financial situation, your good deeds, and your family problems. Remember, this isn't about building walls or being inauthentic. It's about being discerning. It's about understanding that some parts of your life are sacred and that protecting them allows you to grow, maintain healthy relationships, and build a strong, internally validated sense of self. It's about cultivating an inner world that doesn't need constant external approval. Your life is your story, and you get to decide which chapters you read aloud and which ones you keep for yourself. The power of silence is a lost art, but by practicing it you can gain focus, respect, and a deeper sense of personal integrity. Master the art of keeping things to yourself, and watch how it transforms your journey. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope this gave you some food for thought. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. What are your thoughts on this? Is there anything else you think should be kept private? Let me know in the comments below. I love reading your perspectives. Until next time, stay wise and take care.